Welcome to Voices on Main Street, a locally produced program on your local link channel, Channel 14. On today's show, we take you to Walker as they uncover a historical find. We'll give you a preview of what you might see at the Detroit Lakes Home Builders Home and Garden Show and see how one Ottertail fisherman keeps his eye on what he's catching. One of Minnesota's winter rituals is ice fishing. For one Ottertail angler, it's just another weekend on the frozen pond.
The first thing you have to do when you get out here, you have to drill holes. So you have an ice auger. And this is cold too, and that'll probably take a while to start that. Start! There, holes drilled. Clean all the ice and snow out from out the holes, and then you can be able to, put your line down and start fishing. That's all it takes is a drill hole in the ice. It's that simple. Today we're using shiners because we're on Otter Tail Lake, and Otter Tail Lake is full of walleyes and perch, and the shiner is the main base of their food in Otter Tail Lake is the shiner. What do we got to watch today? The Flight of the Phoenix, The Family Guy, and 28 days later. The flat screen? Well, I'll show you another reason why I have it. It's not just to watch TV. Fish camera. There we go. You can see the bottom. Oh, there's a fish right there. This is cheating. It's totally cheating. Well, let's get bait down. Actually, the bait that is in the lake, traditionally, that's what's in this lake is a shiner. So you try to go for the bait that's they're normally eating. Now I want to see if I can see my bait. There it is. It's on the bottom. See, it's cheating. Okay, we need that line. That's my favorite. I've been ice fishing since I've been 10 years old. I used to live in the cities and moved up here 12 years ago. Peace and tranquility. That's the lure. Sit back, don't have to worry about work, hassles, anything. Just sit there and enjoy. People. Bring friends, camaraderie. You got this one right here, Tyvek house. It's pretty, you're basic to huge, like 20 feet long. Holds, 10, 15 people in them. And then the reason I built this house is because of my wife. She won't come ice fish unless she said it was like my living room. So I made it like the living room. And this is what you get, just like my wife's decorations. She made it tropical in here. Tropical. Oh, I got the TV and, it's got, food. It's got a stove and, your basic cook your food in here. Monopoly, The Lord of the Rings. Got a deck of cards, cribbage board, dominoes. Got all that stuff out here. Darts? Yep, dart game. You get bored. Yep. But this is too cool watching it on TV though. See, perched two of them. Nope, there's Walter right there. See the little white tail on it? It's like it's its own little community out here. When there's a lot of snow, roads are totally maintained. You can get out here any time of the day, at any given time. Fishing isn't a cheap sport, by no means. There's bait involved, there's all your rods and reels and equipment, and Like me, I get carried away. I got cameras and, you know, all different types of depth finding equipment. I can see through the ice, see how deep it is, and so it, you know, it gets expensive. Especially you have an ATV you have to haul around, you know, and pull everything. It's not cheap at all.
Look at how big that perch is.
But then it can be. You could go out and get your little portable 2-man for $200, and that's, you know, you can get out there and do it yourself. But then you got an ice auger too, which is another couple $100 for an ice auger. So, you know, all the stuff adds up. So it isn't cheap.
We'll let them go get bigger. When you can actually watch them take the minnow, see what kind of fish you're catching.
With a TV is probably the best way to get kids active in ice fishing, because they can actually see what's going down there. If they just looking at a hole, and at a bobber, they get bored easily. And this way they can actually see it. See, now look at that. You can see the fish bite the minnow or put it in its mouth or play with it, and then you can actually see what's happening on there.
Oh, missed him. Took my bait too, I bet. Yep.
Little sucker. I bet you'd get kids more active in fishing, ice fishing, or any type of fishing, because they can actually see what they're doing. It's like a video game.
See, now that is getting bigger perch.
Yeah,
So that's your 9-inch perch. Yeah. See, I'd keep a whole bucket of these. Nice fat tubby. But we're gonna let them back. We're gonna let them go today. Yeah, I was supposed to make a lure out of a diamond. I was gonna try it out ice fishing this year, but I still haven't gotten around to doing it, because somewhere I heard that a diamond is the most reflective thing in the water, and we're gonna see if it will attract fish more by using a real diamond, but it'll be kind of expensive if you lose it.
There's a lot of them down there.
There is. There's a boatload of them down there today. During the day, the perch come in, and there's usually walleyes hanging around with the schools of perch. They hang around with them. Walleye family. By no means are we roughing it whatsoever. It's 70 degrees and sunny in here all the time.
Oh, that's a walleye bite. That's that walleye. Oh, man!
Thank you for watching Voices on Main Street. Watch for other locally produced programs on your local link channel, Channel 14. I'm Dwayne Shane, and I'll see you on Main Street.